Testing 1, 2, test, test, test. I'm gonna go back. I don't think that one's. To test, 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 test.
Everyone may be seated. How you guys doing out there? Doing all right? Seniors, ready? All right. Don't forget to smile today. That's a good thing. Good morning, parents, family, and friends, and welcome to South Vermillion High School for the commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. We are so thankful and excited that you could be with us here today to celebrate this accomplishment of students. We are here in unusual circumstances. We are here to love them. Please, we continue to encourage the wearing of masks needed and are still trying to guidelines area. I'd like to acknowledge our school corporation board of trustees and say to them for all of their support and hard work throughout this school year. They help to shape our corporation and provide the opportunities that our students receive in preparing them for their futures. So thank you. I would also like to acknowledge Mr. Dave Chapman, Superintendent of Schools for the South Vermillion Community School Corporation. His leadership and guidance during these uncertain times have created an educational environment in our corporation community that is envied by those around us. He understands education, the needs of the students, staff, and community, and desires to make South Vermillion the very best. For our guests that are joining us today, we ask that you please silence your cell phones so that we can keep interruptions. And also, please try to avoid applause during the receiving of diplomas, because we will be reading names quickly, and we want to make sure that all family can hear the name of their graduate when it is called. One last thing, if you please wait until all the graduates have exited the gymnasium before moving out of the bleachers, we would appreciate that. The graduates will exit and meet in the commons area just for a few minutes as we discuss some things with them, and then we will dismiss them, family and friends, outside of the gymnasium. If you're wanting to get pictures, please remember social distancing guidelines. Weekend graduates or maybe already have been listed, would you please stand? Anyone in the audience that is currently on active duty or has been a veteran of the military, would you please stand so we can recognize and honor you as well? Thank you. We greatly appreciate your service to our country. I would like to introduce the senior class public relations officer, Olivia Gilman, and class treasurer, Callie Travioli, as they bring our opening address.
Thank you, Mr. Schimmel. Welcome to the commencement ceremony of the South Vermillion High School class of 2021. We would like to thank everyone for coming to celebrate this special day with us. We were not sure how this day would look, but we are so thankful that it has arrived and that we are all able to spend it together. After all of the obstacles we have overcome, today is the perfect opportunity to recognize what really matters, our ability to bind together and prove our strength as a class. As Helen Keller once said, a bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn. I am proud to say that we have finally made the turn. Now, please welcome our class treasurer, Callie Travioli.
Now would you please join me in prayer? Lord, we thank you that you have helped us to make it to this point of graduation. We give you the glory for our success thus far and ask that you will continue to allow us to prosper as the next chapter of our life begins. Lord, we pray that you grant us success both in the professional arena and in family life. Allow there to be a proper balance between building a career and having a meaningful personal life. Most importantly, let our success be earned in such a way that is pleasing to you. Lord, we ask that you guide us through the next chapter of our lives and remind us that you always have a plan. Give us strength and resilience as we become a part of society. We thank you for this day. Amen.
At this time, I would like to introduce the senior class vice president, Alexa Gilman, as she introduces our salutatorian.
The salutatorian for the class of 2021 is Allison Paige Shaywich. Allison is the daughter of Mark Shaywich and Denise Lund. Allison plans to attend the University of Southern Indiana to study kinesiology. Please welcome Allison Shaywich.
morning. To start off my speech, I would first like to thank all of my family, friends, teammates, coaches, and teachers on shaping me into the person I am today. I especially want to thank my parents and coaches for turning me into such a stressful, competitive student athlete. When I first lost my 4.0 GPA, I thought, oh no, my parents are going to kill me. But they were supportive, and shortly after, I could feel the stress of maintaining the 4.0 lift off of my shoulders, and I felt so more relaxed. Until the stress came back not too long ago, when I was told that I was tied with Mackenzie and Addison on being named the Salutatorian of the class of Salutatorian. We would not know for sure which one of us, or only two of us, or even all three of us, would get this title until the very last week of school when finals were finished. I thought it was extremely stressful and crazy. But as I stand here speaking to you all, I can't help about what happened to us. But now on to more pressing items. We are graduating. After 12 long years, or 13 because of kindergarten, of learning and stressing, studying and procrastinating, we are finally walking across the stage to receive our diplomas and open the door into the next part of our lives. Some of you may not even miss high school, but I know others will. There are even probably some parents out there getting emotional because they will miss your high school days more than you may. But I bet we are all excited, because I know I am, to graduate and go to college, or whichever path you have chosen for yourself, and to experience perspective. Even though I personally am excited, I will miss experiences and who I walked the halls with since 6th grade. I remember being the immature class back in middle school, and trust me, I will never stop laughing over that, but something I also will never forget about us is how we have matured into the graduating class of 2021. I know that we will all go our separate ways, and most likely won't even remember what I'm about to tell you all, but I am extremely proud to graduate with all of you, and I am so excited for all of your futures. As I look at you all after reading the speech for however long now, I can't help but smile. I would not have wanted to be here graduating with any other class where each and every one of you go after today. But to finish off the speech, congratulations, class of 2021. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat, and peace, love, softball.
Next, I'd like to introduce Senior Class Secretary Claire Kendrick as she introduces our valedictorians.
Our first valedictorian for the class of 2021 is Alexa Gilman. Lexi is the daughter of Brett and Donna Gilman. She plans to attend Indiana State and major in computer science. Please welcome Alexa Gilman. 21. Before I begin, I would like to thank my amazing parents, sisters, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, boyfriend, friends, and coaches for always supporting me and guiding me to this point in my life. You guys are my rock, and I can't imagine being here without you. I would also like to thank the great educators of South Vermillion Community Schools. The teaching staff and administration at each level have prepared us for the point we are at, and we are all eternally grateful for each of you. The class of 2021 would not be where we are today without all of you. Lastly, I would like to thank my classmates. Together, we have made the most of our high school experience, and we have made the last 4 years more enjoyable than any of us could have ever imagined. I will forever be thankful to have had the opportunity to experience high school with each of you. Today is an exciting day that we will all remember for the rest of our lives. With the uncertainty of the last year and a half, there was a point where we were unsure if this day would ever come, but we made it. I feel the best way to describe the last 4 years would be with the words of Charles Dickens. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It seems like only yesterday we were young freshmen counting down the years, days, and class periods until we could achieve freedom from the barriers of high school. Now, that time is here, and we reflect on all of the crazy memories the last 4 years have provided. From celebrating our greatest achievements or facing our hardest struggles with our best friends and teachers at our sides. Our experience at South Vermillion will forever be a part of who we are.
Our freshman year feels like it was ages ago. We all experienced the feeling of being clueless freshmen who were intimidated by the seniors, desiring to be those seniors one day. We became involved in high school activities and sports for the first time, made friendships that will last a lifetime, were introduced to influential teachers, and created memories we will never forget. During our sophomore year, we continued these experiences and added to our list more unforgettable memories. We began driving and felt like we were living the true high school experience. This allowed us to grow up much quicker than our parents ever wanted us to. Then, our junior year brought challenges we could never have anticipated. This school year's ending was more eventful than any of us had ever imagined. We were sent home for the spring and were forced to face the challenges and difficulties of e-learning. Being quarantined took away our end-of-the-year experiences and spring sports seasons and led us to worry about what our senior year would look like. Then came our unprecedented senior school year, the year of blasts. Our senior year has differed from every class before us. We have faced the uncertainty of having the opportunity. Now we are all here at our high school graduation, ready to face the future and take on the world. Each of us will go in a different direction and achieve our own successes. As we end our high school years, we shall savor our access to new beginnings, but never forget the good times and friendships that were made. As said by Michael Josephson, take pride in how far you've come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Congratulations, my fellow graduates, on reaching this day and achieving this milestone in our lives. And good luck to each of you as you take on the future. Our next valedictorian is Olivia Gilman. Livy is a daughter of Brett and Donna Gilman. She plays at Indiana State University and major in pre-law. Please welcome Olivia Gilman. Thank you, Claire. Hello, everyone, and thank you to all of the families that are here to celebrate the wonderful accomplishments of my fellow graduates. You are the reason that we are here today. Along with our teachers, you have made a huge impact on our lives and have successfully prepared us for a bright future. I am very honored to represent the Vermillion High School class of 2021 with this address. All of the hard work and dedication that went into the past 4 years of my life would not have been possible without my parents, Brett and Donna Gilman, my sister, parents, my aunts and uncles, cousins, Matthew, and all the teachers and coaches that have pushed me to be the best that I can be. They may be my toughest critics, but more importantly, they are my biggest fans and have taught me strength and perseverance. They were also always there to support me when I needed it the most, and I would not be the person I am today without them. Proud is an understatement when describing the work ethic and determination of this class. Obstacles like never before, and in the face of adversity, we have risen to the challenge and proved ourselves. We are all here today because we have met disappointment with a positive attitude and focused on the present. As freshmen, we were told that these 4 years would fly by. Most of us didn't listen and thought these 4 years were going to drag on forever, but we never thought that it could actually be true. Now, here we are at the end of our high school careers, many amazing games, performances, and achievements in numerous organizations behind us. Instead of feeling sad while looking back, today should be a day to celebrate our achievements and recognize the achievements that are happening right in front of our eyes. Into our futures, focusing on one significant moment at a time is what will lead to happiness and success. Each day is a new slate, and if we let our past actions or the of others control us, we will not reach our full potential. This is our chance to take on the world with a new sense of humility and purpose, and finally cut the ties that bind us to the ordinary. The support of the staff and students at South Vermillion High School is like no other. Everyone encourages the success of the students, and they will go out of their way to make sure that everyone is treated with kindness and respect. While our potential may not be at its peak, our school experiences and interactions have provided us with extraordinary memories and knowledge that will spark growth and new adventures in our future. We have faced restrictions and lost out on some events, but we were able to appreciate being with our classmates and bonding with them every chance we got, which made all of the loss worth it. With the emergence of a global pandemic, our childhood seemed to come to an end sooner than expected, but it provided us with the strength to take on adulthood and make changes in a fresh perspective. While that might seem frightening for most, it is truly inspirational and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to use the strength and wisdom of our generation to make the world a better place. After we walk out of South Vermillion High School today for the last time, we should have an understanding that everyone in the world is going through uncertainty right now, but we have the power to make a difference as we take off with our new beginnings. The world has never needed as many minds to come together as it does right now, and we are truly lucky to have an opportunity to step up with no fear and contribute to the betterment of our community and country. The world will continue to present us with challenges, but we can apply the tools we have acquired since the beginning of high school. My personal struggle was always worrying about where I was supposed to end up and what others thought of me. But what I have learned is that it's not the destination that is the most important, but the journey and all the lessons that we learn and people we interact with each day. If we learn to focus on enjoying the present, it will be easier to appreciate how we get to the point of achieving our life goals. In the words of Malcolm X, education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. As we head in different directions, whether it be college, the military, trade programs, or the workforce, it is important to remember that what matters is that you aim for the best in whatever path you choose. Now is the time to prepare for your future and start chasing your dreams, knowing that failure is one of the biggest factors of success. Congratulations, class of 2021. The best is yet to come. Thank you. Our final client is Chloe. Chloe is a daughter of and Dan Rippey. She plans to attend Butler University and major in pharmacy.
Finally arrived. I'm sure all of us are experiencing many different emotions today. Feelings of joy for successfully graduating, feelings of sadness because this very moment is the last time the South Vermillion class of 2021 will all be standing together, and feelings of anticipation for the adventure that lies ahead for each one of us. The knowledge and the lessons we have learned over the past 4 years will undoubtedly help us as we move forward. We have learned that nothing is the same and change is hard. Through the adversity we faced just in this past year, we found courage. Courage to get us through what instantly became our new normal. Masks, social distancing, isolation from our friends and family. We also had hope. Hope that sooner rather than later, our lives will get back to normal. We would have extracurricular activities, fans in the stands, and be able to socialize as we once did. Slowly, we were returning to normal, or at least our new normal. We developed patience and learned how our actions affect the people beside us and in front of us. Look at us. We have developed the skills that it takes to make the most out of any situation we may face. I came across a quote that is relevant to speaking about the future. This quote came from a speech that Chance the Rapper delivered at the commencement ceremony. He said, "The highest form of respect that we can pay to the people who came before us, the people who sacrificed for us and gave us everything, is to be better than them." Our parents, educators, coaches, and those most important in our lives want us to achieve more and surpass what they have accomplished. I'm not talking about making more money. It's about finding your passion and living your best life. Take chances and never let the fear of failure discourage you from reaching your full potential. This is a pivotal moment in our lives. We must make the most out of every day because we are never promised tomorrow. No matter what your future endeavors are, do everything with the utmost effort. Find the courage and hope to finish what you start, even if you feel like quitting. The most important person to make proud is yourself. In closing, I want to thank my family for their love and support, my teachers who provided a solid foundation enabling me to move forward, my coaches for investing their time, encouragement, and confidence in me, but most importantly, my classmates for all of the memories made and friendships created along the way. I wish all of you the best of luck in the pursuit of your dreams. Thank you. Now the three of us valedictorians will read a poem written by Debbie Kuykendall to reflect upon the past, present, and futures of the 2021 graduates.
To make our own choice, and we were starting to think for ourselves and develop a voice. Then those years went by quickly and we were on to the next phase, where current fashion and what's trending became the craze. We left the textbooks in the dust, now iPads and cell phones were a must. Our high school years we will not forget. the bad, but especially when COVID hit. We were sent home in our junior year. At first, we all gave going home a cheer. Then days went to weeks, and a month came and we started wondering how long this would last and what it all meant. We have anticipated our senior year, and it did finally arrive. Then all these new worries began to come alive. Would we get to go back to school and have senior traditions was now our new fear, or will COVID pass and this pandemic clear? Then school finally started and became somewhat normal again, except for 6-foot distancing and wearing a mask covering from our nose to our chin. There were COVID cases and quarantines to add to the year, but we persevered through it all, and now we are here.
Oh, the place where we are. In 18 years, we have come so far. We are at the end of our senior year, and our last day is finally here. We are ready to cross this graduation stage, and on our life stories, we are turning a page. We must thank the teachers for all they've done, for the experiences, opportunities, and the fun. As we move on from high school, we might be sad, but for what we've accomplished, we should be glad. We never thought this day would come, soon to be called Wildcat Alone. For all the hard work and many hassles, we are getting ready to turn our tassels. So take it all in and enjoy this day as we each go our separate way.
Oh, the places we will go. Whether close or far, we do not know. Today we move forward from our senior year. What our future holds is not completely clear. Some graduates are focused and some don't have a clue about where they will go or what they will do. As you graduate and look ahead, it should be exciting and nothing to dread. Some will go to college, some will not. Regardless, we must give our best all we've got. Our future is now in our hands, and it is time to act on our future plans. Wherever you go or whatever you do, your hopes and dreams you should always pursue. So as you leave this school today, congratulations, graduates, on this 29th day of May.
Got another round of applause for our valedictorians and salutatorian. Great job, girls. Next, the South Vermillion High School Choir, under the direction of Amanda Wrights, will sing 100 Years. class of 2021. You're about to embark on a new adventure in your life. You are experiencing a culminating event in your life today, but it is also a springboard into a new chapter of your lives. You are about to exit this campus for the last time as a student and enter the world for the first time as a graduate with many hopes and dreams to fulfill. Let me share this quote from Dr. Seuss. Today, going into the military, but you will be joining different branches and sent to different locations. Although there will be similarities, there will always be differences. The one constant in everything will be you. You were made for this moment. You were made for this time in history. You have endured hardships and celebrated successes that have shaped you into you. Always be true to yourself and where you came from. Don't try to forget about your past, but use it to shape your future. Don't worry so much about your future that you lose sight of your present. Take care of the here and now. Cherish every moment. Be the very best version of you that you can be. Remember the 3 expectations. Do what is right. Do your best. Always treat others how you want to be treated. As you walk out of here today, high school graduates, know that I am very proud of you and will always be grateful for your time here at South Vermillion High School. Go out and make us proud, never forgetting where you came from and building a legacy of excellence. You all are awesome. I wish you all nothing but success, bright futures, and a lifetime of joy and laughter. Best wishes, and God bless you all. Mr. Chapman and the South Vermillion Community School Corporation School Board of Trustees, as the principal of South Vermillion High School, it is with great honor that I stand before you today and tell you that these students have fulfilled the state requirements for graduation and are ready to receive their high school diplomas. I would like to present to you the South Vermillion High School class of 2021.
Good morning. I think that's the first time we've been able to say that in a graduation, as long as I've been. On behalf of the South Vermillion Board of Trustees, I want to welcome you to the 2021 South Vermillion High School Commencement Ceremony. Graduates, this morning invariably, during the course of the day, you're going to flip through that and try to look through dozens upon dozens, if not hundreds upon hundreds of pictures or selfies of you and your friends, searching for that one picture that paints you in the best possible light so you can share it with everyone else in the world. That's what you want everyone to see. It's your reflection on the world. What so many people tend to forget is to open your hearts to those natural gifts that you have that make you fulfilled and make you happy, that make you truly who you are. Your purpose can be as simple as bringing joy to others, having a sense of humor. Whatever it is, allow your gift to flow from your heart and not from your head. It's so important for you to be who you are, not what others want you to be or expect you to be. I often ask teachers and school leaders to answer a similar question, and that question is why? Why do you do what you do? It's a very short and simple question, but it's one of the most difficult questions to answer. When it comes down to it, you have to be true to yourself. Your purpose for being, what contributions you make, all rely on your ability to answer that question. And over the years, I've come to the realization that when you do find that answer, you will find your purpose. You will feel alive, passionate, and clear. And your future will be within your reach. Graduates, you've weathered a tremendous storm over the last 14 or 15 months. You've lost out on many opportunities, many events, but you have persevered, and that speaks volumes for you. You have survived. You have discovered a great deal about yourselves, and in many cases have already begun to find your purpose. So today, I challenge you to not merely just let life pass by, not just to take it day by day, not merely exist, but to take full advantage of the gifts you have to make a positive difference in your life. You can do this by simply finding your purpose.
Honors. Allie Ann Travioli, academic honors. Alexis Alexander. Peyton Todd Ammerman. Jane Aaron Arakaki Lemon. Lilith Marie. Austin Matthew Beckman. Haley Blake Christopher Bo, technical honors. Aurora Abnell Brentlinger. Wade Anthony Bunner. O'Day Carpenter. Matthew Jr. Seth Michael Cheney. Jonathan Lee Coleman. Ernie O. Sean Michael Cummins. Jace Andrew Dolby. Alexandra Chase Andrew Delp. Kaylin Joanna, academic and technical honor. Lori Ann Lenenkamp. Noah Zachary Curtis Lowry. Rain Mackey, academic honors. Gage Allen Mancourt. Bailey Ann McCormick, academic honors. Hunter Garrett Wayne. Aubrey Marie McIntyre. Hayden Farm. Amaya Ray Moreno. Nieves. Manisha Danae Parrish. John Thomas Piper, Academic and Technical Honors. Montana Jean Pope. Lexi Nicola Presses, Core 40 with Technical Honors. Trinity Catherine Rector. Drake Wayne Richardson. Frankie Ann Renee Riley, Academic and Technical Honors. Ray Cherish Elizabeth L. Rocky Dakota Scott. Tenny and Alicia Marie Sargent. Hannah Marie Service, Academic and Technical Honors. Samantha K. Sexton, Academic and Technical Honors. Cliff Shepard. Sarah M. Nicole Sherrill. Joseph Ray Shue, Technical Honors. Gabriel Nathaniel Sims. Holden William Allen Southern. Johnny Marie Jane Lane Southern. Cassidy Lynn, Technical Honors. Isaiah Edward Stewart. Michael Elijah Madison Page, Academic and Technical Honors. Merrick Vander Malia Marie Todd. Allison Jean. Matthew Davis. Dalton Kyle Benatti, Technical Honor. Zoe Michelle Van Deventer. Laura Lynn Joy Vaughn. Mazzy Marie Vera, Academic Honors. Landon Scott Von Kelsheimer. Mika Renee Von Kelsheimer. Sabrina Nicole Wheeler. Mason Peyton O'Neill Wood. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2021.
To bring home, introduce senior class president, Abby Grange, and for the closing address.
We're almost done, I promise. 4,680 days ago, we walked into the halls of elementary school for the first time. Whether it was Van Dyne, Central, or Pyle, we all had one thing on our mind. And lunch. It was the first time eating our classmates, long before we knew the impact they would soon have on life. 2,489 days ago, we made the big step into middle school, carrying the title of one of the worst behaved classes in years. It was our first time going to school with our classmates from other elementary schools. It was our first time figuring out how to use our lockers. It was also our first, and luckily our last time having silent lunches punishment. 1,390 days, we walked through the doors of South Vermillion as freshmen, excited to see what the next 4 years had in store. We walked through the halls for the first time, scared freshmen. We finally got our license, our keys around the hallway. Everyone knew. For the first time, we performed in our first musical or play. We competed in our first sectional games. We went to global pandemic. As we leave this ceremony, we are officially graduates of South Vermillion High School. Our ones who persevered through preschool, kindergarten, and 12 years of school, we cannot forget to appreciate the influences who have always given us support throughout the years. Through the teachers, families, and friends who guide us and push our back in your debt. I speak for the class by giving a sincere thank you. Over the last 4 years, we constantly heard words go by fast. No matter how many times we heard those words, most of us ignored it until today. Today is the day most of us have looked forward to since we opened those doors 4 years ago. Today is the day we all sit here dressed in our cap and gown, pondering what our future holds. Today is the day reality hits and we realize the future is now. Class of 2021, please stand. Signify our graduation. Please move your tassels from left to right. From right to left, I'm sorry. Oh, I gotta move mine. Congrats, class of 2021. We did it.